The rich are running for the exits, going through price reductions, and stuck on the market. Hey everybody, Scott Walters, welcome to the channel. If you're new, I want to thank you for coming. If you're returning, I want to thank you for your continued support. Before we get into today's red hot topic, I'm going to politely ask you to give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment below. I would love to hear from you. Please watch to the end for my final thought. Hit the bell icon so you're notified when new videos are released. It is very important to stay close to the channel in these very tricky times. All right, folks, welcome to the channel. It's always an honor and a privilege to be with you. I hope you're all doing great. Buckle up and strap in. I got a hard-hitting, pull no punches, no sugarcoating it, no rainbows and sunshine. I'm just going to give it to you and give it to you straight. And friends, we got a brand new one for you today. Buckle up and strap in. This one should be a barn burner to say the least. I'm going to invite you guys in to take a quick look at my local MLS email feed. And my goodness, friends, let me just tell you, I am seeing continuous emails roll in now announcing price change, price improvement, price reduction. I don't care how you want to spin it. It means you're stuck on the market. And we're not talking any homes. These are the multi-million-dollar wealthy people going through the ringer right now. Why would you let your property get stuck on the market showing the kiss of death, price reductions, if you don't have to be on the market, if you're rich? Well, I don't know, friends. As we read between the lines and look between the cracks, my guess is that we're running for the exits here. We're going to take a look at some agent emails and some of the ways that some of these agents are wording their emails as they try to communicate their price reductions to us other agents and try to make it look as palatable as possible. We'll just look at some actual price reductions amount, just a sneak peek. We're going to scratch the surface. But more importantly than that, why this is so very important. I continue to see a lot of other channels out there, a lot of other industry people, a lot of people trying to sell us courses and things like that, saying that this crash probably isn't going to be as bad as the last crash. And here's the thing, friends. If you're new, please subscribe right away. Not tomorrow, not next week, today. I will wait, subscribe, and come back. There has never been a more important time to get forward thinking, critical thinking, centered and surrounded with like-minded people. Friends, I am blowing the lid off a lot of things. And like I said, if you are waiting for lagging data to make your decisions, you are done. And here's the thing. Insane the things that we have to talk about here today. The realities are this, friends. If you try to pull from the data, sure, you can paint a picture that this time won't be as bad. The reality it's going to be worse. The percentage of likelihood is very high. Just like in the last bubble, majority of people out there were not forecasting a crash. Nobody forecast a crash. There was few people doing it. This go around, thanks to social media, a few more are ringing the bell and sounding the alarm. But there are so many people caught up in the data. There are so many people trying to sell you data to try to spin their narrative. The realities are, friends, the writing is purely on the wall. When you have the biggest bubble ever artificially produced, no organic growth in history, all-time highs and record pace, that is a bubble. And no matter what puts you into a bubble, the facts are we're in one. So out of the problem, in the solution, forward thinking, critical thinking. I'm going to roll a few local price reductions of the heavy hitters, the millionaires. Then we're going to meet back here and wrap this one up. Let's get started. All right, friends, let's get started. We're going to look at some price changes, some of the wording, and just some of the things that are going on out there in the industry today. And this one goes price change to $4,395,000. Second price change of $300,000. Let's get on to our next one. And here we go. This one has a new price of $1,175,000. This townhouse has skylights and new flooring. The owner even has 8 extra boxes of flooring for us if we need it for the bedrooms. And another price reduction, now $1,150,000. The owners like living here so much, it's 80% owner occupied. Apparently not enough to stay though. Let's keep going and see what else we got. Our next one reads, major price reduction, now only $899,000. This 2-bedroom, 2.5 bath end unit condominium is ready to go, and you can send your clients to the open house on Sunday. Our next property has just been reduced to $1,888,000 and is still on the market. It is a legal triplex with all units 1 bedroom, 1 bath, with rents below market value. Next up on our list is a $100,000 price reduction, now being offered at $1,150,000, almost a 10% reduction to get this one started. But will it be enough? All right, here's a good one. Hard to believe this great property and unique opportunity is still available, but the seller is serious about selling and has dropped the price to show it. All right, our next high dollar property says, come see it to believe it, that it's now only $3,600,000. Seller says sell. And here we go. Our next property is now offered at a low $19,950,000. Even the high dollar real estate is going through price reductions. Our next price reduction reads, good morning, agents. Motivated seller, big price reduction. But will it be big enough? Next up, this single level turnkey 3-bedroom, 2-bath home with a charming 1-bedroom, 1-bath legal ADU has a new price of $1,899,000. This property reads, another price reduction to sell fast, all caps, seller motivated. And last but not least, this property was just reduced by $70,000 with a new price of $2,395,000. What can I say? This is one of the best addresses. Bring your clients, make your calls before somebody else does. So there you go, friends. Just a couple little price reduction announcements. I shouldn't say little. This is massive. This is the multi-million-dollar district, high dollar real estate. And like I said before, I'm going to tell you why these people are stuck on the market based on my humble opinion. And again, all this is just my humble opinion. What is happening is they're chasing the market. An agent is going to interview for their listing, and that seller already had a number in mind. And even if the agent ran the comps and said, this is your value range, I suggest you come on the lower end so we can get any buyers that are still left over here to the property. They are setting the price. They're letting their sellers set the pricing, coming on the top, the upper end. And let me just tell you, by the time you interview, get a listing agreement signed, and get that property in market, weeks, if not months, have gone by because of the preparation needed to get the thing properly to the market, photographed, open houses, off, all that is a long time. And the prices are doing what right now? Are they going up? No, they're going down. So by the time you got that listing to the market, not only were you on the upper end, the market has softened even further. And like I said before, a lot of people predicting that this time we might have a downturn, a correction, an adjustment, but the market's pretty sound because of supply and demand. That is what was being said in the last bubble. Understand that. Just understand that. Listen, friends, I can't guarantee a crash, but I can definitely see warning signs. And this one started from day one, from the top to the bottom, market manipulation, stimulated economy, overstimulated the one asset class they cannot overstimulate, because if we lose the U.S. housing market, we lose everything, and this will touch other countries. Believe me, this is insane, and I know I've read a lot of your comments. People from other countries, their housing markets are doing the same thing. We have never seen anything quite like this. This is alarming. This didn't pass the smell test from the very beginning for me, and I've been very fortunate to come and cut through the chatter. I remember early on I was warning people, and people are thanking me because now they're seeing what's happening and they're like, wow, you were right. This one doesn't sustain itself. Now it becomes, at what level does it reach? A simple correction, recession, or depression? I'll let you guys decide on that one. For me, it comes down to percentage of likelihood. For me, when you produce the biggest housing bubble in history, it's probably going to produce the biggest blowback in history, but you'll have to stay tuned to find out. In final thoughts, I come to you as a friend, as a content creator. Somebody wants to see not only win in real estate, win in life. Understanding anytime you find yourself in a bubble, regardless of how it was manufactured or happened, organic or unorganic growth, they don't sustain themselves. It now becomes, at what level will this one trend the other direction? If you're selling your house, my advice to you is come on the market at a realistic number, possibly having to price in some price reductions, unless you're fine staying put at the home. Like I said, every real estate deal is differently. Email in the description below if you need help getting real talk on your real estate and getting you off the market without showing the kiss of death. Price reductions. If you're buying, email in the description below, and you want to write offers and write in price reductions now. That is my advice. That is the way I would handle everybody right now. And if you're getting somebody that's telling you otherwise, you might want to just at least know what you're getting yourself into. If you appreciate the content, I do want to humbly ask you to give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment below. I would love to hear from you. Social media links are in the description of this video if you'd like to contact me there, along with links to great channels I've appeared on I think you would enjoy. If you're watching from your television set today and you enjoyed this video, I think you're going to love the next video on your screen, and there's an easy subscribe icon for your convenience. As always, thank you for your time. Please go make it count today. I'll see you on the next video.